Hey guys, well, welcome back, and just trying out the new replay function in the latest update of the game, and I thought, what a better way to be able to actually grab some situational awareness stuff and try and bring you up to speed with some of the tactics used to improve your own win rate. And I know a lot of people go on about win rate and they think it's not that important and all this sort of stuff. But look, let's face it, everyone does look at it. Everyone looks at it and wants it to be higher. Those who are higher want it to be even higher than that. And those who are lower, well, they just don't know how the people who have got it higher have got it higher. So just wanted to run through some of what I do in game, and I'm not saying I have the world's best win rate because I would certainly love to be over 60%, but it's been improving ever since I've started playing the game. So it's slowly getting there. It just takes time. It goes up and back and up and back and all that sort of stuff. But we can't control that really. Ultimately, we've just got to do what we can. So in this game here, you'll see it's perfect. I push up here on the left. Some of the team's gone right, and I'm faced with the whole team. So in a IS-2, Chinese heavy tank, tier 7, and it's a tier 8 match. So I'm completely outgunned here. I do have a good gun, but it has a habit of doing that, hitting the ground as opposed to hitting the target. So there's me. I've lost half my hit point pool, and I'm in a bit of trouble. So I am now just thinking, well, I've got to try and do damage. I've got to try and help the team as best I can, and I'm fully expecting to die here. So AMX has done the right thing. He's pushed up, trying to kill me, and I've bounced twice because I kept my nose angled at him, and I've got another shot into him. He's knocked me out in terms of my driver, but I'm just staying huddled here. Now, I'm not putting in massive amounts of damage here. All I'm trying to do now is support my team. Try and put a shot in the T-34 and bounced him. So I've just had some bad luck. I've hit the ground, I've hit that. I've got a couple of shots into a couple of tanks, but you know, all intents and purposes, I haven't done a lot this match. But what I did do is I spotted the whole team. I actually held them here and I called our team over, and they didn't kill me at this point. So what I was able to do is keep them spotted and put shots in where I had to. I bounced shots where I could. And now, look at that, the game has swung in our way. So had I not, at the very start, gone to that position and then pulled back where I knew I was outgunned and waited for the team to catch up, I was in deep trouble and we would never, ever have been in this position. And I come around and put a kill shot in on that Tiger, and just the T-34's left, and the other guys mop him up pretty quick. So you can see how that game turned around pretty quickly, but that was situational awareness. I didn't go in and try and be gung-ho and win the game myself. Now this game here is the absolute epitome of situational awareness and changing tact to survive and do damage, and you'll see how the game unfolds. This probably couldn't be a better game to describe this. And, you know, it's like, without going off like a pastor at a royal wedding, I'm just going to let this play out and walk you through exactly what's going on. So I've pushed up here with the team to the right. You can see it on the map that I'm focusing on doing that, supporting the team. And I asked them to spot for us because I noticed on my left I've got a Borsig, which is a big gun, and I'm a big gun, and I have a very weak side and a very weak back. So what I'm after them to do is spot for us so we can get some shots in, because the Jagdpanzer can do some damage, and I'm sitting there hoping that someone's going to pop up this bush where they normally do, but they don't. You see, the minute I saw that tank pop up on the left, I swiveled to the left, because now I realise they're pushing up through the city and they're going to keep pushing around. That's what I would do if I was them. And I've now thought, well, I'll come down here and have a crack, until I realise, there's 3 of them, right? So now I've gone, I'm in trouble. If I stay down here in this hollow, they're going to swamp me. I've only got probably 1 or 2 supports. Actually, at this point in time, I've got 1 support tank on my right. The others are sort of out of position. So I will get wrecked very quickly. That's it. Game over. I'm out of the game. And I have a big gun, so I don't want to be out of the game. So you see here, I got a choice. Put one in on the T-34. He got me, unfortunately. Now look at the Centurion on my right. Here I know he's going to shoot. I bounce him because I turned towards him. Got one in on him. Unfortunately, I take a couple of hits on the way out, but I'm out of there. I'm not sitting there waiting to be hit. I'm going to another place to try and stay in the game. And that's what the difference between some of the newer or lower ranked players do to the players with a higher win rate. They relocate like this. They don't sit there and get wrecked and get out of the game, because while I'm out of the game, I'm not doing damage. And as you can see right now, our team's in a bit of trouble. We're down. We're down 2 tanks. They've still got their full team going. So I'm looking to get shots back in on that Centurion, who's still working the same angle that he was before. He knows our other team's busy down in the valley. Now I want to have a special mention to the SB1C in this game. He plays sensationally, and I give him a tick in the box afterwards for his efforts. But I'm just trying to get shots in. Now you look on the map, a tank's appeared on the left. It's at T32 again. Now I know he's trying to kill the Borsig, and I'm just sitting here patiently waiting for him to come back. I'll line my shot up, take my time, and boom, he's gone. Now what happens with that is Centurion puts a shot in at me and misses because it's a clutch shot, and he now comes down to try and hit the Borsig. The Borsig tracks him, boom, he's gone. So now the game has sort of come back to a bit closer balance, but I know the Borsig's in trouble. If I now go down and hit that IS-6, I'll look over here at the SP1C, who's done a great job. He's 3-on-1. I know the game's over. So I try and take the Panzer out, because if I went down to help Borsig, he would have got me in the back. And like a Greek fella, I don't roll that way. So I'm turning around and I'm going to head back down the hill and try and help this SP1C just before I kill another tank, the AMX, that was giving him some grief. So he's done a great job. He then spotted for me. Now he's taken on this Emil, and they've got a great gun and completely underrated. If they're played right, they are a freaking weapon. So I'm just going to push down here now, and I'm going to try and take this Emil out, which I do. One shot into the side, wrecked his whole afternoon. Now it's 2-on-1, except for old mate SP makes a fatal mistake right now. And I'm thinking at this stage, we've got this in the bag. He's dead. So now I've got an angry IS-6 coming at me. Luckily, he's on a reload, so I get to put one shot into him. I hit Adrenaline, and now I get to put another shot in. He's put one into me, and you can see I'm on the reload, and we take him out and win the match. So from being in dire straits to being in that position, we were able to turn that around, all because we kept being aware of our surroundings, and we kept changing where we were, and we kept moving around. So don't just sit there and trade shots. That's the best way to lose. That's how you increase your win rate. Like the channel, like the video, and keep on trucking. Thanks for watching.